Welcome back to Greenie's Far Harbor Redemption. My name is Ricky, and this is Greenie. Today, well, Greenie's still thinking about what he's going to do about DiMA and all that. So, to kind of keep his mind a little bit off of that and a little bit help it clear his mind from both last week and his current predicament, we're going to do some things for the citizens of Acadia as well as the citizens of Far Harbor. So first we're going to do a quest that I have never done on the channel before because I could not get it to trigger the last time I played Far Harbor on the channel. And it is a quest that involves Jules. That's Miranda.
If it weren't
That's
for DiMA,
Cole.
most of us would probably be dead.
There.
I'm really
Jewel.
not up to chatting right now.
Okay. She had a mind wipe done on her, and someone botched it.
Want to buy something or what?
And that's all she'll tell us. And Cole has asked me, no, Cog here has asked me to look into potentially the this potential like incident that happened before her mind wipe that involved Faraday and a boat that I went and investigated for him. So that is the first thing we are going to do. So first thing we need to do is go here. I've already actually been to the boat because Faraday sent me there. It's not an interesting quest, so I didn't record it. The easiest way to get there without having to fight a bunch of trappers is to go to the Vim Pop Factory because we already fought pretty much all the super mutants there. It involves basically swimming there. We just jump here and we land in the water. So at the end of last week's episode, some weird stuff happened with the experience, and it wasn't until I was editing the video that I realized something weird happened, and I don't fully know exactly what happened, but I'm not going to make any changes to anything, because I'm not sure exactly what went wrong. Based on the amount of times the bar filled up, the experience bar filled up after Brain Dead and Brain Dead Part 2, I should have leveled up 3 times, which actually means I should have had 4 perk points to put into the thing. And instead, here's the boat, by the way, that you go to. You collect some drives from up there. There's this thing here. Usually there's a bunch of stuff in it. Anyway, so basically, I don't know what happened. But I just wanted to address it real fast in case you'd watched the end of last week's episode and went, something weird happened. So here is Victoria's trunk. We got the key from Jules, I don't know. So let's see. We got 45 round, bottle cap, cushion shadowed leather left leg. We don't really need. Tactical tuned. Okay, and Victoria's note. The most important part of the thing. Not asking me to read the note first, though, which is interesting. Never should have let Faraday talk me into this. If only I could resist that sweet face of his. It's easy, just steer the boat and you'll be fine, he says. I swear, if anything happens. He says he can fix me up if something goes wrong. Supposed to make me feel better, but actually makes me more nervous. What can he do in that lab of his? He's very secretive, won't even let me look at the terminal. So that's why we need to go look at the terminal. Anyway, but about the experience thing real fast. I don't know what actually screwed up. I don't know if I didn't get the amount of experience I was supposed to get, or if the bars filled up incorrectly. Either way, I'm just gonna let the game stay where it is. That being said, I did actually go and level up to level 21 because at the end of last week's episode, I had just a little bit of experience left to go. So I went and built stuff at Dalton Farms, and I leveled up and I took Science 1 so I could build the ammunition plant, so I could make 556 ammo, only to discover that you need Gun Nut 3 to make 556 ammo. Okay, so now I need to go investigate this terminal, which is apparently on the bottom floor. Current projects, fog condensers and DiMA upgrades. Past projects. Reconstruction surgery 12, 9, and 6. Reconstructed surgery 9. Ah, here we go. Subject V5 brought in after incident on island. Severe trauma to head and upper torso. Cognitive functions impaired. All functionality restored. Personal note, I still struggle with the decisions made. Victoria was almost beyond helping. But what was done, I wonder if it was fair. No, it wasn't fair. Objectively, there was no choice. She suffered so much damage that the equivalent of a mind wipe was absolutely necessary. But this can't just be a dispassionate, impartial decision. This was our friend, and we wiped her without her consent. Now she's someone else, and she doesn't even know. We'll do our best to look after Jewel, of course. We owe her that much. So right now we have a choice. We can tell Jewel about her past, or we can tell Cog about it. And I actually don't know which one is the better decision. I was hoping to avoid, or rather Greenie was hoping to avoid hard decisions like this. Is it better for her to know the truth? Or is it better for us to keep it from her and let her live her life? I'm going to talk to Cog.
Didn't you?
Yes.
All right, spill it. What's going on?
Well...
The mind wipe that went
I
down?
forgot I was wearing that.
Faraday did it. With DiMA's blessing.
What? The hell are you talking about? All right, look. This is a real shit show.
Yep.
But telling Jewel, it doesn't do her any good. Just hand over the note you found, and let's call this a day.
She does deserve to know. But it won't ease her pain. So, fine. I'm going to say why for just to...
You want to just keep this a secret?
Of course I do. No one benefits if this comes out. Is it screwed up? Yes, absolutely. It's nuts that they do this to one of us. But the damage is already done. Tell Jewel, and not only will it crush her, it could ruin this whole little fake utopia everyone has going. Screw it. We pretend this didn't happen.
You know, he has a point. It could destroy everything here. So, here you go.
Fine. Here you go.
I don't like this.
I won't
Greenie
say
doesn't
anything,
like this.
You don't say anything, and we can all just go on pretending that everything is fine.
Crippling sledgehammer, though. I didn't know I was going to get that. Let's see... It did not Idiot Savant, I don't think. Because I assume the quest is, yeah, completed. Yeah, it didn't. Oh, well. Yeah, that was... I'm not... That was no good option there, was there? If I tell her, you know, yes, she learns the truth, and I think that's important, but if... I mean, how many of these people are going to flee Acadia, which is a safe haven for synths, because they feel unsafe, even though they're really not unsafe, for the most part. I think Cog's right, but I think this one's going to eat it, Greenie, is all I'm saying. Onward to less morally questionable things in eliminating some trappers to help the citizens of Far Harbor. Because honestly, it feels like that's the only thing Greenie can do right now. Because everything else is really just kind of sucky. You know, with all the decisions he's going to have to make, it's just weighing on him, and maybe shooting some people will make him feel better. Some bad people. Crazy people. Well, you know, that actually brings up a good moralistic question. Anyway, so it's way down here. So we're going to head over there. We're actually going to walk there from here, and I'm going to talk a little bit because it just occurred to me. By the way, that little icon right there, that's like that. Yeah, that's the wind farm where I can go to disable Far Harbor's fog condensers, which will kill them all. It just occurs to me, though, I mean, the trappers, they're not good people, but it's because of the fog that they've become not good people, right? Like, the reason they are not great is because of the... Oh, hey, I found it. I didn't mean to find it, but I found it. Okay. Okay. I did get a bunch more ammo for all of my weapons, but... Because when you get 750 pre-war money is how much I think I wound up having after last week's episode. You can turn that into some serious caps. So here's where Greenie is on the... I know I talked a little bit about this last time. I'll talk a little bit more about it this time. Trying to avoid the anglers by staying up high-ish. I don't want to fight an angler. I will use VATS if I have to fight an angler. They still might come after me. They're mostly, like, not violent. Like, you have to genuinely go after them. So this is where Greenie is. He is thinking that he has two options, right? He can tell the citizens of Far Harbor what DiMA did, or he can tell DiMA what he found and see what DiMA wants to do, which is probably to keep it a secret, given that's what everyone wants to do, is keep secrets from everyone else on this island. We're going to go into stealth mode now. Also, we're going to switch weapons, because we're going to do some sniping with the ported 50 cal sniper rifle, For which I have 84. I bought more ammo for this. Specifically for this and for one other thing. For dealing with Cassie Dalton's quest as well. It's going to require sniping. I have no sneak perks, if you'll recall. So I need to be extra special careful. Anyway, so that's where he is at. And this, I didn't really talk about this last time. That may have been dumb. Okay, well. It was nice knowing you guys. Also, yeah, where's Greenie service rifle? I keep misplacing it. No, let that. No, you're definitely not going to hit him way out there. Ow. You know what? I'm just going to use VATS to see if I can build up my critical. Oh, crap. Let me put all this other stuff on first. No. Put on all my armor. Where's the guy that's this way? There he is. Ooh, he had a submachine gun, so I'm really glad. Ow! Guys, stop throwing that. Also, this is really hard to see. Stop throwing Molotovs! Okay, they seem to be stopped. Nope. That guy figured out. They got arms on them for their Molotovs. Okay, now. That is a guy I need to shoot. He is in power armor. He is throwing grenades at me. I will throw grenades back. I think I just killed him. So at this point, I feel like what I should maybe do is run away. I mean, the frag grenade killed him. So here's what we're going to do now. We're going to quick save. I'm going to loot as much as I can from right here. Just a random screw. And we're going to go take the ship. Sort of. We're going to sort of take the ship. This guy is glitching through. That seems like cheating. And oh, that's not what I wanted to do, but that's okay. See, if we go down there, there's a bunch more of them. If we stay up here, on the other hand, there's a lot less of them. So here's Greenie. Here's what Greenie is wondering right about now is, does he... And by the way, taking out raiders really clears his mind. Does Far Harbor absolutely need to know specifically what DiMA did? Is what DiMA did worth telling them about? Or would it be better if perhaps so would it be better if they did know or they didn't know? Which one's better? Because he can see one of two things happening. He can see if he tells Far Harbor, they... Ah! No! How are you not... Thank you. Either they... Ooh, also... Tactical 50 cal hunting rifle. Cool. Sell that stuff. See, he has a brace painted metal left arm, muffled shadowed, and then a bunch of power armor, which, I mean, some of it has decent value, but I'm not sure it's really worth it compared to, like, I don't think it has good weight to value ratio, you know? So he figures there's one of two ways this could go down. He could tell them, and they could want to just kill DiMA. That's best case scenario, by the way. Best case scenario is they just want to kill DiMA. Worst case scenario they want to kill all of them. I mean, Alan wants blood. And if he finds out that, and he finds out what DiMA did, forget about it, you know? There's just... Thank you. Okay. Well, that guy's a legendary, so that might be fun. Let's go see what we can do, shall we? Anyway, so Alan wants blood, so why wouldn't, you know, he want to kill all the synths in Acadia for what DiMA did? He's kind of a nut job where that is concerned. Whereas, DiMA might be willing to go and convince them to stand down. Wow, that was... You went down like a punk. Irradiated switchblade. Well, I mean... again, there's no real bad melee weapons. There are just better melee weapons. There are good melee weapons and better melee weapons. And I guess if you were going, you know, full-on Children of Atom build, that would be a really good one to have. Now, still have one more to take out. Where'd he go? The problem with standing still... Nope. Okay, let me switch to a Molotov. Hang on. The problem with standing still is the gun disappears. But he knows where I am, so I don't know why I'm bothering I don't know why I'm bothering to hide. So, there he is. And there we go. All of the trappers at the MS Azalea are dead. So, there's that. So, I mean, so that's basically where he's at. He has this conundrum of what's best for the island. Is it best for all of Far Harbor to know about what DiMA did? Because they might just blow up the island. Not, like, specifically blow up the island, but in a more kill everything that moves kind of way. Is it better for them to go slaughter a bunch of innocent people just because DiMA did something bad? It's just a lot like what we just did with COG.
Don't underestimate
All right.
trappers by the Azalea.
Yeah, I won't.
The MS Azalea?
I mean, I already did.
I'll send the work crew over.
Not
And
underestimate
once
them.
we haul a piece of the ship here, the hull will be a sight to see.
Cool. Okay. 400 caps. Bunch of experience. You know what sucks about getting to level 20? 21? You don't level up when you get 300 experience like you do when you're level 5. So we did one more nice thing for the Mariner because she's a nice person and we should. We also maybe did something less great for one of the synths in Acadia. I just don't know. Like, there's just no good solution to that quest. That quest makes me and also Greenie feel really uncomfortable. But so does the main quest. So there's that. This has been Greenie's Far Harbor Redemption. Thank you for watching. Come back soon for more Far Harbor.